Today we're making an arrangement video for the song 505 Arctic Monkeys. And it's not much of like a good arrangement right now. We're learning how to arrange. That's one of the goals that I want, like personal goals that I want to achieve. And with the help of a really good guitarist, hopefully we can learn how to arrange in today's video. So right now I've been recommended to do 505 by the Arctic Monkeys. So this is David. I might as well give some context right now. He's not only a TikToker, but he's a great music teacher. So if you ever need lessons or anything, please go check him out. And I'll link his YouTube and TikTok in the description. But right now he's gonna give us a miniature like tips and tricks on how to like arrange.
Yeah, well, I do want to do 505, but actually I think I should start with just me playing a simple chord progression in a like that has the tonic in it, so you can actually hear which chord is the tonic.
Okay.
So I'll do this. So which one is the tonic in that one?
So it was like the last
that
chord.
Was close. Exactly, it was the last chord.
No, that do.
That's it. Duh, you found it. Now find that note on the guitar.
Here.
That's it.
Okay.
Good. Now, do you know what chord goes with that note on the guitar?
So this is C.
Exactly.
Okay.
In other words, that's the root, and that's the root. So you're going to be playing a C chord. Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So now that you got that, now let's say you want to go to the next chord, right? So
Okay.
you got this C chord here. So what is that chord? So don't guess through it either. Like find what the, like listen to the bass note.
No. Play it again.
So you saying this note right? I think yeah, that's right. That's right. You did it. You found it. So you found it. So now where is that bass note on the guitar?
So let me see. I feel like
This is the note you sang. In other words,
is it not this one? Okay.
Yes, that is the one. So what note is that?
That would be an F.
Exactly. All right. What? Okay. So now I want you to hum the bass note for this one. Okay. That's it. So that's the fifth chord, and can you find that on the guitar?
Is it a G?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's just the first step is like finding the chords to the song.
All right.
By finding the bass notes first. So you find the bass notes of each chord. So step 1, find the bass notes of each chord. Step 2, find where those bass notes exist in the scale, in the major scale. Step 3 would be after you find those scale degrees, you apply the formula. So you say 1 is major, so the first one, the number 1 has to be major. You find the formula to determine the quality of the chord. So 4 would be major and then 5 would be major because you have to remember this. You have to remember major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. That's the order for all 7 numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after you do all of that, then the next step would be to find the melody. So let me give you a melody. Da, 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 da. Or how about we do da, 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 da. So we'll go da, so we'll go da, 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 like that. Okay, so you have to. So if I say the melody is da 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 da, would you be able to find those melody key notes as it relates to the scale?
100%. I don't think
So
so.
what the another? No, no. So yeah, it's gonna take practice, right? So you have to
Yeah.
know what's the first note. You know the first note. Duh. What is that
That
one?
was C, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Duh. What about this note? Duh.
That's our
Yeah. So
F.
it's gonna be hard to find, right? Yeah, it is F. So what I played for you was 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I played for you. So I went
Oh,
1. Yeah. So I
one is
went
the C.
1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So so then after you figure out what the melody notes are, you just put it together with the bass notes at the. So if it sounds like this, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna play the bass note, the C, okay, with the 1 for the melody note. So it's
Okay.
gonna be the 1 with the 1, the bass note 1 with the melody note 1. Um, they're not gonna be the same note. The melody note is gonna be an octave higher. So can you find the C an octave higher than the one on than the bass note?
Okay. So the bass note's still C, right?
Yes,
Okay. So
that's it. Yeah,
I see. I see.
exactly. Okay, so so you're playing this, right? And you're playing
Duh.
them at the same time.
Yep.
Okay. The next step, basically you just okay. So we did this, and then it sounded like this, right?
Yeah.
Sounded like the bass note and the melody note changed. So now we're on a different chord. Exactly.
Okay.
That's it. So we got this. Okay, and then I did this. I changed the bass note again with the melody note. So
Okay. So then one could be, so that's G, right?
remember, yes, but remember, think about it in terms of numbers, right? So we went from 1 to 4 is our melody note, and then we went to 3 with our melody note. But what did we go to with the bass note?
With the bass note,
Yeah.
I don't even know because I have to convert it.
Remember there was 3 chords that we were dealing with.
We're dealing with C, F, and G.
Right. So we went to our third chord at the end there.
So it would be G.
Yes. So it would be G in the bass,
Yeah.
and it would be 3 in the melody.
What would 3 be in the melody? There would be a different note.
Okay. So what would 3 be, right? So 3 would be the third note in the scale, right? So if our scale is C, then what
Uh-huh.
would be the third note?
What would be our third note? So it goes
Yeah, you'd
whole.
have to know the major scale. You'd have to know. Yeah. So remember, C is 1,
C
D
is
is
1,
2.
D. Oh, then it's half, right?
The
C,
way it goes
D.
is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. But the
Whole,
key of C is
whole,
very easy because it's all natural letters.
whole, 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 whole. Okay, so it's 2 whole. So D, E.
Exactly, it would be E.
Oh,
So you're gonna play a G in the bass and an E in the melody. Yeah.
got you.
Okay. And then what happened after that? I went like this, right? I went. Whoops, sorry. And then I went like this. Did I change the bass note when I did that? When I did that?
Can you play it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's no bass. I didn't hear a bass.
The bass note stayed the same, in other words. So I'm still hanging on that G. Okay.
Oh, wait, so it would
Yeah.
be.
So I went. Okay, and what is this note, by the way, in the melody? Da, da.
Duh.
So yeah. So this is the note. It's find it on the guitar. Da,
Duh.
da. That's it.
What is this?
Uh huh.
C.
Well, relate it back to the 1. Where remember the very first chord we played had a C in it, and do you remember where the melody note for the C was?
It was just the same note, right?
Where though? What fret?
Uh, First fret.
Yes. So now compare that to the note you just played right there. Duh, that note. Uh huh. Remember we said major scales is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half.
So D.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or in other words, how else would you describe that note?
Uh,
Remember, it's whole. So the first note is C, right?
yeah,
So
yeah. So
whole would
two,
be the other note.
two,
Exactly.
two.
Yeah. So we went 1, 4, 3, 2, and then we went back to what?
Back to the root C.
Yes. So now play a C chord with the melody note. Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Uh huh.
So it's
Now
okay.
give that. Now just play that. Give that a try for one. Oh, yeah, give that a try. Just play through that chord progression once.
I already forgot it, but here I think it was. Uh,
Exactly. Uh huh. You said you forgot it, but you got it on the first try. So that was good.
yeah. I was
So
gonna say. So okay. So I get the whole thing. So it's basically once you figure out for the melody and the bass notes,
yeah.
like what numbers
Uh huh.
corresponds to each one in the
Yeah.
scale, you mix them
Yeah. Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
You basically put them together,
Exactly.
and that's
Uh huh.
arranging.
Yeah, that's arranging.
I have a better idea on how to do this. And
Yeah.
the song that you told me to do, 505, right?
Yeah. 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 So yeah, just keep working on that, and then we'll meet up for the review, and I'll check your work and stuff.
Okay, it'll be the finale, but I'll try to get a little bit of arranging.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. Did you have any other questions for me?
No, if I do, I'll always text you. But
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
gonna I'm gonna try to arrange like at least like a good 30 seconds, and I'll show you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's good.
All right. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
boss. I'll see
Uh,
you.
no problem. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Yeah.
See ya. Peace out. Okay, so this is what we've managed to like gather so far of the song. So the song kind of goes like this. I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. I don't really get the cadence. I don't know. They do it so weirdly to me. That last line, like they transition from or a 45-minute drive. Whatever. This is what I was able to like kind of figure out by plucking away. So that's all I have right now. But we'll continue practicing. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if I should do like a little practice montage. But we'll add one in right now. So give me a second. Here's a quick voiceover. We are practicing 505 by the Arctic Monkeys. And just to let you know, this is sped up a lot. This is an 18-minute montage that I am speeding up 600%, right? From the original speed. And we're just practicing here. We're going off. You see me moving those fingers? It's because I'm here singing the notes. I'm singing over the I'm going back to 5:05. Is it a da 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 da? Whatever the lyrics are, I don't even remember. Not a fan of the song. I really don't care, but it's about learning how to arrange, and that's what we're accomplishing right now. We keep playing it over and over. We keep hearing the notes. It's a process, but here I'll do you guys even an extra solid. I might even add some music for the rest of this montage, so you guys don't have to hear my voice this whole this whole time. All right. enjoy this arrangement I made.